Has anyone here
Across the
seen the
bridge.
new Alien movie?
No. I saw that scene from it. Because, okay, this is really funny.
It doesn't
Disney
have
Plus,
any of the fingering, though.
Disney Plus has an Aliens collection.
Mm-hmm.
And when you click it,
What?
there's only one movie. And it's not even a movie. It's a 5-minute clip from Alien Romulus.
Really?
They have an entire segment with a promotional image and everything of a xenomorph, and it's like it just says the Alien collection. And then you click it, and it's just a preview for the new movie. It's not even on Disney Plus. I was really pissed off because I wanted to watch Alien. Which
None of it's on Disney Plus, though?
No, it's only a preview. But they have a whole section for Alien movies, and they don't even have a single Alien movie.
That's weird.
It's
Elijah.
stupid.
What?
What is the quote in that? I think it's Prometheus, where he's like, "You just blow, I'll do the fingering."
That's in Alien Covenant.
Oh, okay, the best one.
Do you like Alien Covenant?
I think I went into that movie and left that movie feeling the same. So it didn't do anything to me.
You were
It
excited.
didn't phase you at all.
I was just sad they didn't make another one. Where am I supposed to be going?
Up your
What's
butt.
what's the point of the game?
What is the message it's
The
trying
point
to
is
tell
to
us?
fail your mission.
Oh, I can do that. I'm good at that.
What do you guys prefer? Like, do you guys prefer Alien or Aliens? I prefer Alien.
Alien.
I don't think I've ever seen Aliens.
I have never seen Aliens.
Alien is a better movie. Aliens is interesting because it's like it's a totally different movie in every way.
Yeah, and for that reason,
I'm out.
I don't know. I have a hard time saying that like one is better than the other because I think Aliens is very good.
Yeah, it is. It's just a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Like it's barely even a sequel. Like I mean, it is a sequel in that it's the same characters and it's the
purest
continuation of the
sense, yeah.
story. But in terms of like the movie itself, it does not at all feel like a sequel.
It's got water all over myself.
Pouring
down my
Take your shirt off.
And the ending of Aliens.
belly. You can do that without your shirt.
It just made me think of it's like the fetish art
You
of
can
like
change
the
where
Animal
your face
Crossing
before you
characters,
jump.
where like
Any requests?
yeah, any request, and he's like, "Yeah, lose the top."
Billy, put that on the screen. Sorry.
Those ledges look treacherous.
You just ascended.
Aliens.
But Aliens, the ending of Aliens is really cheesy.
I love it. I think it's so cheesy, but it's like
How does it end?
Almost wrecks the movie.
I know.
She says, "Get away from her, you bitch!"
Yeah, I think that's such like a cherry on top.
Really?
I love that scene.
Talking to the queen.
I was
alien.
watching that with my cousin.
Not just that though, it's the frickin' mech suit. That
It's
really,
awesome!
When
Come
she comes
on!
out in the mech suit and she's like, "Get away from her!"
I love that. Come on.
and she fights the alien in the mech suit. It's a very like coke-fueled 1980s action movie.
Coca-Cola.
Whereas Alien is like a very slow, methodical, like cat and mouse thriller,
Yeah.
which is awesome, which is what makes it so cool. And then like Aliens is just a 1980s action movie.
Part of why I don't agree with I think it's awesome, the ending, but I also like feel like the whole movie is like that. Like I don't think that's like any tonally like more radical than the rest of the movie.
It kind of is though. Just
You
her.
think so? Because
just
you got that guy
just
who's
the
like, "Game
vis-
over, man, game over," and then doing the stabbing the knife on the thing, and like, "Ah!" You know what I mean? Like that whole movie is just full of like meathead action.
No, it is. Yeah, the whole movie is like that. But I don't know. I just feel like the mech suit, specifically her climbing into the mech suit and like being so serious about it, like at the end, just like I don't know. It's like in the 80s they had no self-awareness of what they were doing, of course, because that was the time. That's the type of movies they made at the time. But I just feel like it's aged so poorly, whereas Alien hasn't. So
Yeah,
Alien's such a good movie, and Aliens is just like... I feel like if Aliens wasn't connected to Alien, like if it was just a movie that had the same premise, but it wasn't at all connected to Alien, I feel like everyone would have forgot about it. It would just be a random 80s action movie. And Alien would still be very famous.
Like, do you say that as if, like, if it was created and Alien didn't exist, or if it was, like, a movie that had a completely different...
If it was just a totally different cast, everyone was named different, and the alien looked a little bit different.
don't know if I would agree with that.
I think it would just be because there are just so many 80s action movies that it's on par with. I feel like it really only has a legacy because it's connected to Alien. In all other forms, it's just it's just a just a crappy 80s action movie, and it's fine.
How about in
There are
Terminator?
things that I think it does better. Like one thing I think it does better than Alien is like the way the characters interact with each other is a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot better chemistry between all the
Alien
characters.
is just a fun movie. Like, it's more fun than
It is.
Alien.
It's just, that's what it's trying to be. It's just trying to be fun.
I watched Aliens with my cousin, and this is the first time we'd ever seen it,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just like, I could tell he liked the movie, but then like at the end when the mech suit came out, he like sat up in his seat and like leaned forward and just locked in, and then he was like, "That was such a good movie."
I don't know. For me, something about the visual of her in that mech suit was just like a little too much for me, and it just, I don't know. It just kind of
Freaked him out a little bit.
took
They
me
need
out
to
of it a little
release
bit.
the Bush cut of the original movie of Alien.
Where Ripley has a
That's
bush.
not a real thing.
I thought it was.
No, that's an internet rumor. It's not a real thing.
Well, they need to.
They
make
didn't
one.
even. I don't even think they had the technology
You don't
to
think so?
to give
no,
Ripley
no,
a
no.
bush?
They definitely did.
No.
Yeah.
not to remove it and have it look that good
Her bush?
for CGI in 1979.
Just get some paint.
No, they did not have that technology in 1979 to make it look that good.
I don't know. Star Wars.
Have you seen
What are you guys
frickin'
talking about?
Star Wars.
There's a rumor online. So throughout Alien, have you seen Alien?
I've seen Alien.
So throughout that movie, she's wearing she's in her underwear, and it's like super low cut, and you can see like a lot of her pelvic region. And there's a rumor online that she had a bush that she refused to shave, so they had to composite the bush out because it was just all bush over the
I
top.
thought you were
of
talking
her.
about George Bush.
No.
I think no,
And
I
so
knew you were
people
talking.
were saying that they should.
When I
Bush
said the
rumor.
Bush, I had a George Bush flash into my head.
I figured you were talking about like pubic bush.
Yeah, that's the
I
rumor,
couldn't be sure.
and it's not true. But
Yeah, it's not true.
he had to Google it to make sure it wasn't
It's
true.
just funny to it's just funny to think that they had like dedicated people working like crafting every like frame to not have like pubes in it.
They need to use AI to make the bush cut
And be
But
like, "See,
with
it's
George
real."
Bush.
and the
yeah,
penis
with
cut.
George.
The penis cut where she
Yeah.
has a penis.
Yes,
And
just
it
a
gets
bulge.
cut?
Penis.
Oh, speaking of penises and getting cut, that's the most egregious change that Zack Snyder did was taking Dr. Manhattan, who is uncircumcised in the book, and making him circumcised.
Why did he do that?
I don't know, man.
Because he's
He
one
doesn't
of,
respect the source material. That's
No,
why.
he doesn't.
he's one of God's chosen people.
I wonder. I'm sure Alan Moore has written about how much he hates the movie, but
I think he didn't even see it.
Really?
After V for Vendetta came out and they totally destroyed his work, he said that he hated it. He didn't even take any proceeds from it. I think he gave him all of his royalties to Dave Gibbons.
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, he absolutely hates, like,
His adaptations.
yeah. And I think it's also because, like, the movie's so, he's very much, like, anti-capitalist, so anything that comes out of Hollywood is going to be
Just
bred
like the
in
Lorax.
that, exactly. It's going to be bred in that environment, and so it's just kind of like, to even make a Hollywood movie about something that he created is, like, against
Yeah,
the
antithetical.
point of his art. So,
What about his fart?
and his fart, yeah. I still like Watchmen, though. I just wish it was a little better. The movie, I mean.
Yeah, I've heard generally people like it.
What about Employee of the Month with Dane Cook?
Oh my god, that movie's so bad. That movie is so bad. I have never been so angry watching a movie than I was watching that movie because
You
it was
love
so
Dane Cook
bad.
though.
Not as bad as Waiting.
Waiting is funny. Waiting's a good
I
movie.
hate that movie.
Just
Waiting
like
is the most accurate portrayal of working in a restaurant I've ever seen. Nothing else even comes
no,
close.
The Bear.
I have not seen The Bear.
The Bear. The LeBaron.
But I think The Bear takes place in a more, like, upscale restaurant, if I'm
I love
correct,
the Money
right?
Pit.
Not initially, but yes, eventually.
right. And Waiting is, like, they're in, like,
A diner.
Yeah, a diner, which is where I work.
I
don't love the Money Pit.
I don't like. I like that one scene in Waiting where
What?
they spit in the food and they fart in it. It's a thing.
Why do you only like that?
Sorry,
scene?
Josh.
I don't know. I just hate the rest of it.
I don't know. I think that movie's very popular with people who have worked a lot in restaurants, and everyone else doesn't really like it or doesn't really care about it because there's a certain like it's so accurate. Like everything.
What if I'm very empathetic? Then I would like it.
Yeah, I'm an empath, so I'll hate that movie.
You would love Drew Talbot's shorts on YouTube.
I remember.
This is so
Remember
dark.
when
I can't even see anything.
When Sandy was giving birth, John, you were like, Elijah, you should say to her, as an empath, I feel your pain, but much stronger.
You should have. Josh, now you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sam would tell you to shut the fuck up. not actually in using that
Verbiage.
terminology, but
Should use verbiage.
she would make you leave the room and miss the
Verbiage.
birth of your child.
Is it verbiage or verbiage, Elijah?
It's
Weigh in.
verbose.
I actually don't know, so sorry. Can't help you
So
there.
yeah, you're gay.
I feel like
Ding 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 ding.
I love that. I can do stuff with my guitar in my hands you'll never be able to do in your entire life. So yeah, you're gay.
The first time I saw that video, it was an edit where he plays like an actually impressive song, and I was like, "What's the joke?" I was like,
What's the
"He's
joke?
good."
So
It's
like
like
he's
a-
actually awesome, or
It was like a guitar cover of Spark Mandrell's theme from Mega Man.
Why
It
am I
was
so
like,
good at this?
I don't know. You're killing it.
Yeah. I'm killing it.
Also, when
they
you're
fly now.
when Sandy gave birth,
Winning.
you immediately put a
They
Joker
fly now.
filter on your newborn daughter. And a
That is
monkey
one of my
filter.
favorite images.
Me putting a Joker filter on my newborn daughter.
Hmm
Yeah.
She was born into society.
I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I was worried that being a dad would
She
make you
was.
lame. And that immediately proved my concerns wrong.
Oh,
That scared me.
Yeah, you
scared
should
me.
be scared.
I thought you missed it.
Don't be scared, be terrified.
Don't be scared, be terrified.
Oh, I meant, this is a story I want to tell.
Can't go back now.
Can't go back now, oh my.
My grandma, on my mom's side,
My grandma.
fully believes that herself, my mom, and I, and nobody else in the family have ESP abilities.
What?
Like psychic abilities.
Why?
Not like to move things or whatever, but like
There's a reason you like Psychonauts.
to like, no, maybe that's why I was attracted to it. Just like the ability to like sense things before they happen and like, you know, just like some kind of like sixth sense kind of thing. And she's never elaborated on it because my mom told me that in complete confidence and told me not to tell her that I know because she told my mom in confidence, and now I'm telling it to all you.
we're gonna
My-
spread it on the
Post
internet.
on the
Yeah,
internet.
my mom was like, don't bring it up to your grandma, but she thinks that we have like psychic ESP abilities or whatever, and I was just like, what? And yeah, I which, you know, I don't know if I took this in Kraken, but my grandma likes only one person in our entire family, and it's me. So I wonder if that like is why.
What about your mom?
She doesn't like my mom.
Okay.
She was my mom for adoption when she was 15.
Whoa.
Why do I have to watch this guy? Why can't I?
They
For
want
the
to see his
sexual
root.
thrill.
So that because,
The sexual thrill.
because he changed his route. Also, there's a part coming up. You have to sneak past one of these trolls that like yawns, like a 30-second yawn.
That was
It's
awesome.
really funny whenever you like interrupt him because he's like, "Ay, that was no badger."
I feel like I'm not supposed to be seen by him.
Correct.
Hold left trigger or left
None
bumper
of
to
the
sneak.
three can catch you.
But
But there is a cutscene if you do get caught and he tackles you and he's like, "Come here, you nasty little rabbit."
How do I know what he can see? I wish he had like. I wish it was like a vision thing.
He has to turn around. Stay there. Oh. Jump scare.
OMG Sisa.
Kurt Ziza.
Kurt Ziza.
Kurt Ziza, the awesome guy from Kingdom Hearts.
I was just listening to that episode of Hackracken the other day where. Oh wait, it's John's turn.
OMG Sisa.
Where you, John, you specifically say to Anthony, don't say the end of this story,
Yeah,
Because
don't ruin the story.
because you were trying to tell it to me and Josh, and you were like, there was this contest for Kingdom Hearts 2, and Anthony was like, it was Kingdom Hearts 1, and you're like, it was Kingdom Hearts 1? And he's like, yeah, Kurt Ziza. And you're like,
I'm kicking his ass.
you can't. Why would you do that?
It worked.
Bert,
Come here, you nasty little rabbit.
we will eat you for dinner. It looks tasty.
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 Why did we both just hear Scooby doing that?
Yeah, I use my ESP powers to
To influence us? You have your
that's
ESP
not
is
even-
mind control now?
That's not even how Scooby-Doo would say tasty. He wouldn't say tasty. Just puts R in the beginning of everything.
Doesn't replace anything with R, it just puts R at the beginning.
Raggy, I want a sandwich.
Shaggy.
You turn to Yoda.
Shaggy, you are.
Shaggy. Oh, whoa.
Well, they're both played by.
I like
Here
his
comes
jiggle
the
physics.
sexual thrill.
They're both played by the same person, Seth Rogen.
Sexual.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen plays the original Scooby-Doo as well as Yoda, which a lot of people don't know.
You know what pisses
What?
me off, and I feel embarrassed to admit this?
What?
That's Seth
I thought
Rogen
that
is-
a signature dish had to be created by the chef. So I told a lot of people that Gordon Ramsay invented beef Wellington.
I mean, it's not a ridiculous thing to assume. It kind of sounds like you
Well,
need to.
the first person that I told that knew that wasn't true ridiculed me so much that he changed his username on Discord to signature dish, and with quotations around signature. I was so embarrassed. I told like 5 people, and they all were like, "Oh wow, that's cool." 2 of them were like, "What? No!" And I was like, "No, no, no! I swear! Look it up." And they're like, "It is a signature dish. Wow." So the other thing you said must have been true.
They just didn't look it up.
No, they did. They looked up Gordon Ramsay's signature dish.
Oh.
And they assumed because that was
They
true.
assumed the premise was true
Yeah.
based on the fact.
They only looked up the first part, not the
Well, I
second
don't know.
part.
It's, you know. I would have been halfway convinced, maybe.
Honestly, Diane, I am surprised.
What?
To be honest with you, Diane,
Oh,
I'm surprised.
I am surprised.
You know what Family Guy
Oh
clip
my
I saw
god, you're a
today?
woman? Well, actually, I'm not a woman. I'm a horse.
To be honest with you, Diane, I'm surprised.
I saw the scene where Peter sets up the Rube Goldberg machine to
Rube
shoot
Goldberg?
himself. Rube Goldberg machine?
The
Shoot
breakfast
himself?
machine.
Yeah.
All it does is shoot you.
I really like that they show you the end result of the machine for a few seconds before it shoots him.
Yeah.
Really good.
He just cuts to the to the gun. All it does is shoot you.
What about how he gets his hat? But he gets his head crushed by 2 trunks.
I got my hat.
What about the cow when he comes out of Baskin Robbins and gets himself a little treat?
I don't remember that.
A little tweet?
I remember when they go to it's
like
like a fast food joint and they like rescue that cow from the fast food
From
joint.
Deco?
Yeah, and that's what he says. He says we call it da cow. He's like, it's a little joke we have around here. And Brian's like, yeah, it's a Holocaust joke. It's really funny.
I was watching Family Guy with Autumn, and there's a scene where it's like the South Dorchester running of the bulls, and I was like, oh yeah, like they have that every year. She's like, really? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! She's like, I believed you for half a second. I hate you.
Ever since that mega mall opened across the street, it's been taking away all my business. They got 300 stores, 200 restaurants, 53 bars, and an indoor cattle ranch.
I go to Baskin Robbins every night and buy myself a little treat.
You don't remember that. Comedy gold.
That guy just sounds like, that cow sounds just like a little bit gayer Quagmire.
Yeah,
That's just regular Seth MacFarlane.
that's just what he sounds like. Just regular old Seth.
Seath.
It's just original flavor Seth.
Original Seath MacFarlane.
Original Seath.
That is creepy.
Seath?
Imagine if his name was Sith MacFarlane.
That would be good.
And he
If
was
that
like a
was-
bad guy. He did the
Instead
Force.
of loving Star Trek, he loves Star Wars.
He does love Star Wars. Remember when they made the Star Wars episodes?
Yeah, but he loves Star Trek more.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's on Star Trek.
No, he's not. Is he?
He's on a Star Trek show, yeah.
Oh, he created the Orville.
That's what it is.
That's not a Star Trek show.
It's like
Yeah.
a parody show. Star Trek is a parody.
Yeah, parody of Star Trek, and it also parodies like every other sci-fi. I guess the premise seems kind of similar to Star Trek as a basis, but it really is a parody of just sci-fi genre in general. It's not bad. Not a bad show.
Norm
Stop
Macdonald's
talking,
in it.
bro. Nobody cares.
Norm Macdonald's
Stop
in it.
talking, bro.
Norm Macdonald's in it.
Remember when Norm Macdonald was in that freaking Mike Tyson show?
Yeah,
Playing
he
the
was in like
pigeon?
every episode.
Yeah, he was like a main character on that show.
He played a
Pigeon.
pigeon?
Yeah, he played the pigeon on the Mike
pretty-
Tyson mystery show.
That's pretty
Which is
cool.
a weird premise for a show at all.
I wish he played Death more in Family Guy.
I know. I'm so mad that he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
He had like another show or something that he was doing, and then when they got what's his face to come in and play him in the next appearance, they just stuck with that guy instead.
Which sucks because Norm Macdonald's way funnier.
Yeah, he is. It would have been awesome if he was always deaf. I feel like they would have used Death more too. Like they used Death a lot in the early seasons, but they don't really use him anymore.
Super death.
Super
You're being
duper
reincarnated as a
dad.
Chinese kid right now. Girl.
Girl.
We're not supposed to run in the leaves. Makes you crunchy.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Do I crunch when I run there? Am I supposed to go this way?
You squanch
You're
when
supposed
you
to
run
sneak
there.
past him while he's yawning. Oh, you just stepped in the leaves.
He's like.
Try going behind him, see what happens.
Oh.
How am I supposed to go behind him? He keeps turning and spinning and turning.
You're in the leaves.
Behind the rock. You'll probably die, but I think he's gonna stay sniffing like that until you leave.
Oh, really?
I think so. I just stood there for a while. There you go.
You know, maybe it's just because I've only seen the movie once, but I've never really understood the issue with the barrel scene in the second Hobbit movie.
What is he doing?
The GoPro scene.
He's yawning.
Is that him sleeping?
He's yawning.
Am I supposed to go now, or does he ever
No.
stop?
Probably
wait
wait
for him
till-
to start
yeah.
yawning.
And then do I run by, or do I
No,
sneak by?
sneak.
What is the issue with that scene? Why do people not like it?
The GoPro scene?
Yeah,
It's just very jarring.
I guess. I don't know. I've always felt like people are like,
It just takes you out of the movie, I think. It did me.
I haven't seen it since like theaters, so I don't remember how bad it is.
yeah, me too. Me too.
Must have been one of them badgers.
I think where the gems are safe spots.
I think one of the worst parts of the movie is
I guess not.
Nope.
there's one of the
Play
scenes
again
that
if
they
you
can that they like changed.
No, I don't want to.
I don't want to either.
They changed the. They moved a scene around, and it's a scene where Bilbo like thinks to use the barrels to escape, and like it's showing like he's using his brain as a way to get out of a sticky situation. Theoden, is that the dwarf guy, the main dwarf? What is the main dwarf's guy's name? I don't know his name.
Bifur.
Does anyone know?
Thorin?
Thorin?
I don't know. I might have made
That
that up.
might be right. Anyways, Thorin thanks him and he's like you've gained my respect because of that scene. But in The Hobbit, they moved that gain respect scene around to be a scene where Bilbo just shoulder checks an orc and knocks him down or something, and then he's like, "Hobbit, you've gained my respect," which it wholly defeats the purpose of the scene because he was he gains the respect because he does something that a dwarf could have never thought of.
Yeah, like math.
I didn't even know that there was a new Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings movie coming out in December.
There's not.
There is.
No, there's not.
Yes,
What?
there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
What is it?
I forget what it's called, but there's a new Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings movie
What?
coming out in December. Yeah.
A movie?
Yes, a movie.
That's crazy.
Right?
With Black Aragorn?
Blaragorn?
Blaragorn?
The War of what?
Yeah, see?
and
It's
Blan-
real. I'm not lying, bro.
Landolph as well.
I didn't,
It's an anime fantasy film?
Anime?
Yes.
It's anime?
The Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim is an upcoming anime fantasy film directed by Kenji Kamiyama.
What? No. What? Maybe,
don't think
maybe Peter Jackson produced it. I thought it was. Peter
he's not
Jackson.
attached to it.
It says Peter Jackson presents.
What does that mean, though?
I guess I saw that at the beginning of the trailer and assumed that meant. And the beginning of the trailer also is live action. But for some reason, I watched the first 10 seconds of this trailer. And the first 10 seconds is live action, and it opens with "From Peter Jackson."
That's really
Or
funny.
Peter Jackson presents.
It's like,
and then
from
later
the
in
guys that brought you the 10 Commandments.
And then later in the, 25 seconds into the trailer, it turns to animated and it tells you the actual director's name. I don't know why it starts with "From Peter Jackson."
Because he created Lord of the Rings.
Tom Cruise is now the same age that Ian McKellen was when he played Gandalf in Lord of the Rings.
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise now is the same age that Ian McKellen was when he played Gandalf. When he played Gandalf.
Whoa.
Gandalf. Lundgren.
It's crazy to me.
Grandolph Lundgren.
You guys remember Amy's Baking Company?
No. Who's that?
They were on, Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah, they were the,
It's the really old Italian guy, and he's got the really dark eyes, and there's the taller blonde-haired lady.
Is he the one who
like,
killed
insane.
himself?
No. They were like,
It was a suicide pact, so they killed each other.
no, they were stealing, they were taking the tips from the workers and everything, and then, what do you call it? They were one of the people that Gordon couldn't save because they were so up their own ass that they refused to take any help. And so, but they were notorious for just being awful. Anyways, they're still around somehow, and they just made a post saying, "We will be taking down all posts off of Reddit. It's been over 10 years." They just post on Facebook. What do they think? What power do they think they have?
The power to take down the Reddit posts.
There was one guy who killed himself after Kitchen Nightmares. He was
That
like
happened
a
with,
Was he the
restaurant
owner?
owner. And, yeah, he was like the restaurant owner, and he threw himself off a bridge after.
Jeez.
I might be making that up.
You are definitely making that up.
No, it's true.
Okay.
I got him.
Dude.
I will not form my own opinion.
Dude.
I was like one frame away from beating the level and I got caught.
You did? I thought you beat it.
Right now I did, but
Last
before-
time?
Don't these guys turn to stone or something?
Yeah, when the sun comes out, they turn into stone.
This game
Why?
was my first introduction to this
Because
story.
they're trolls. Trolls turn to stone in the sun in Tolkien's universe.
But isn't there trolls in The Hobbit?
You're thinking of Trolls 2.
What
No, these are cave trolls.
is it? Cave trolls only?
Cave trolls turn to stone in the sun.
Only cave trolls.
Yep.
So not those trolls that they used in the war?
Nope.
That's stupid. It should be all trolls.
I'll put it in
Why
the
stone? Why did trolls turn to stone? What kind of
It should be
what kind of
diamonds
ass
instead.
backwards country was Tolkien living in? Am I right or am I right?
England.
Yeah. Whew. They turn
I
lions.
shiver at the thought.
They turned Jesus into lions over there.
Yeah. C.S. Lewis.
2 lions. See his loser.
Yeah.
C.S. Lewis.
Cocksucking loser.
Great. Nice one. Good one, bro. That was a good one.
God, he had it coming though. Am
Good
I
one.
right? After Prince Caspian, that movie sucked.
He didn't make that movie, bro.
Really?
He didn't
Where's
make
the
that
story
movie.
from?
I don't care where the story's from. He didn't make the movie.
Remember the lady in the water?
They fought until dawn.
Is it the Ice Queen? Is that like what happened?
What?
Was
She
the Ice
turned
Queen
into
in the
a
water?
lady?
Yeah, isn't she in Prince Caspian? Am I making that up?
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know if I ever saw Prince Caspian.
Really?
I maybe
I was
saw
like,
it.
I was there day one.
I maybe
didn't
saw
see
it
it.
once, but I don't ever remember. I don't really remember even the plot of most of it.
Did they have 3 movies?
Gotta pay the troll toll.
Yeah, they made the
Voyage of the Dawn
Voyage
Treader?
of the Dawn Treader. Yeah.
Maybe that was the one that had the.
They never made the other 4 though. I still want a good Magician's Nephew movie.
That is the one to adapt. Because that works the best as a standalone. Actually, no. A Horse and His Boy would be much more thrilling. No, that one sucks. That's the worst
I
one.
was most bored by that one.
Yeah, The Horse and His Boy is. I think
Just
that's.
makes me think of Neverending Story when he has to leave the horse in the mud.
Top 10 sexiest
Hey
scenes in
guys, you
cinema.
gotta pay the troll toll.
Troll hole. Troll hole.
to get into that troll hole.
I want to see that troll hole.
Top
It's so
10
weird. Have you ever looked at like the
sexiest scenes.
chronology of the Narnia books?
Like, okay, the release or the...
No, the actual chronology.
Isn't
like
Horse and the Boy
timeline.
2?
The
Or-
it's so bizarre. So like obviously Magician's Nephew is first because that's a prequel.
Yes, yeah.
And then The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but not all of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because it's like half of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Then The Horse and His Boy takes place like in the middle of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Then the rest of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and then the rest of them are all jumbled up.
So then, technically, chronologically, wait, which one's the prequel?
Magician's Nephew.
Okay, never mind.
It's number 6.
I had it confused. Continue.
Yeah.
But the last battle is last, right?
Yes.
I think the last battle's always last. Maybe.
And Magician's Nephew is always first.
I don't even remember
Why
how
would
the
it be
series
maybe?
ends.
It might not be chronologically
What?
last.
Well, what would be last?
I don't remember. There might be another one that takes place after that chronologically.
Now I
You gonna look it up?
must know.
It's a silver chair.
I think when the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe came out, Lemony Snicket also came out on the series of unfortunate
Yep.
events. Also came out on movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got them a little confused because when I was younger, I thought they were like part of the same universe.
Not even close.
Yeah, no, I don't know what I was thinking.